I arrived in Wichita, Kansas in 1969, and when I stepped off the plane onto the blacktop, or the tarmac, we didn't have those, we did have the jetways in those days, right? So I stepped off the plane, and boy, it was hot. This was late at night, but it was in late May. And I could smell this humid, rich smell, which later I found out was the smell of wheat, ripening wheat. And I thought, oh, I'll get to the hotel and I'll have a swim, no problem. I was very surprised to find out, even though I thought it was very hot weather, it was not yet Labor Day and the pool was not filled. And also, the hotel was out on the highway west of town. And it was not a freeway, but it was a 4-lane highway. And unlit, no sidewalks. I looked left and right, east and west as it was, and couldn't see anything worth walking to. No restaurant, no bars, nothing. And I wondered, what was this place I'd come to? But the next morning, I had a totally good impression. The sky was blue, from horizon to horizon, which is something in Manchester, England, I had never seen before. And the factory, this was Cessna Aircraft Company. I was greeted at the factory by a lovely lady at the reception desk for the Human Resources Department. Tall, short skirt, big hair. This was 1969, short skirts and big hair. I've been waiting for that to come back ever since. And I was very fortunate. I had done some fatigue analysis and some fatigue testing. Fatigue is where the metal wings and fuselages of airplanes start to degrade with time, repeated loading, and you'll get what we call fatigue cracks, which can be very dangerous. It can cause decompression, or in this case, it had caused the wing to fall off an airplane, an Air Force trainer. So they were kind of interested in this, you know. The Air Force had told, the US Air Force had told Cessna, you better get some better technology or else you'll never get another penny off the government. So I was fortunate in that. I found out later that the boss that I'd interviewed with, the engineering boss, he'd told the HR guy, hire this person, he knows how to spell fatigue. But as an immigrant, this is different. You know? As an immigrant, you do what you have to do. You can't go home, you know. There's nothing to go home to, right? You've moved, you know. And the HR person was very nice. He said, well, we'll let you know. And I said, no, that's not good enough. You know, I borrowed money to get here. And I'll have to borrow money if I'm going to work here. So please give me a letter. So he did that. He called back to engineering, got the details, and actually printed me a letter that day. And then I said, well, what about the airfare? What about the expenses? And he said, oh, well, here's a form. I said, no, that's not going to work either. Like I said, I borrowed money to come in. I'll have to borrow money to come back here. So, believe it or not, they wrote me a check. Like I said, when you're an immigrant, you do what you have to do. You know? Thank you.
Thank you.